Hello folks, welcome to OTD, also known as On the Deck, where you can get all the sports you need in 10 minutes. My name is Adam Orduna, this is my mom Gina.
He is a journalist.
She's the enthusiast.
I am super enthusiastic, you know why?
Why is that?
USA, let me...
Yes,
USA.
Yeah, USA.
Gold!
If you can't see, these are our pinwheels, our American pinwheels there. Yeah,
Hey.
love breezy, love breeze. Woo!
Go!
Yes, go. The United States, yes, men's national team won the CONCACAF 2017 Gold Cup last night, 2-1 against the Jamaicans, who really gave up.
Who?
The Jamaicans. Yes, they gave a pretty good fight. It was a good game, a good match. Yeah. But it was at home. It was on our home turf, and we had to represent. Clint Dempsey played. We had two Sporting Kansas City players.
Two Kansas City players
Graham Zusi and Matt Beasler. Matt Beasler's from the Overland Park area, went to Blue Valley West. Graham Zusi is the Minsky's Pizza rep. Every time you turn on TV, Minsky's Pizza, you see Graham Zusi, so it was really cool.
If you haven't been to KC, you need to come and have some Minsky's Pizza.
Minsky's Pizza is really good, so we're really excited for those guys. They brought home the goal. Josie Altidore scored the first goal for us. Then there was one of the young guys that scored. He was a Stanford player and played in the college soccer national championship against Clemson here in Kansas City, because Kansas City is basically the mecca of soccer here it's the soccer capital of the world, basically.
Well, we think so.
Yeah.
Listen, we got barbecue, we got soccer, we got football, we got baseball.
Yes, it's awesome. So we were really excited because anytime that, pizza. But anytime that America is in a championship round or game or match or final, you want to support that. And so just like during the summertime, or not the summer, but the springtime, I should say, the World Baseball Classic took place at the Dodger Stadium in LA. We took on Puerto Rico and won that one. And
one goal there too.
We had Eric Hosmer and Danny Duffy representing the Royals
from Kansas
City. So we were well represented. It was really awesome to have our guys, sporting guys, play in last night's game. Were big factors and contributors to the game. It wasn't just like, oh, they were on the roster.
Think about it like it's Kansas City, the heartland, you know,
exactly.
It's Kansas, Missouri, but we're right in the center of the country. And our guys go on all of these national teams and represent.
Correct.
And it's World 0, USA 2.
Exactly.
How you know it?
Right. No, and exactly. And during the World Cup a couple years ago, when they were showing power and light and showing, you know, we were dubbed the mecca of soccer. And so we are like you said, the heartland of the country. So it's really cool to be able to say, hey, we got all stars right here in the Midwest. We're a big city. Kansas City represents very well.
People need to come visit.
It's
come
awesome.
Visit us on the deck.
Hey, man, Joe's Kansas City barbecue was phenomenal.
Your dad's barbecue's pretty good, too.
Yes, it is really, really good. And so we're just excited because, again, we are 2-0 against the world when it comes to sports right now. World Baseball Classic. Yeah, go ahead. And,
America. 1-2.
America.
The world 0.
Exactly. World Baseball Classic and CONCACAF Gold Cup. We're really excited about both of those events, and so congratulations to those guys that won. Tim Howard was the goalie. They brought him back.
Tim Howard, that's the man.
He's awesome. Love that guy.
Oh my goodness.
Anytime he's in the net, you just know we're going to probably
bald
win.
And beard at the same time.
Right.
Terror.
Exactly. So that was really awesome. Really glad.
And don't we beat Costa Rica here, and then we play Costa Rica for a World Cup qualifying match in September. So, you know, our U.S. national team just keeps rolling.
Well, and then Jamaica actually had to beat Mexico, and they won, which was a shocker because Mexico's really good. And so we kind of thought that if we took care of Costa Rica, we would play Mexico, but Jamaica actually did they took care of their business.
We can't go to Jamaica because we
can't go there.
Because we told the truth about Usain Bolt being a cheating liar.
Exactly.
So Jamaicans hate us.
And if you have questions about that, go back through, go check out our episode about Usain Bolt, and you will understand why.
But that being said, I did feel like they played really hard. They had a good tournament themselves, and when you saw the look on the guys' faces when they lost, it was just really. I actually felt sorry for them. People were laying on the ground crying.
You're talking about America, you know,
lose and we're going to go home to the after party. Like, win or lose, there's a party.
I mean, we are one of the iconic countries of this world on this planet, and then you talk about like a Jamaica or some of these other smaller.
Jamaica has issues.
They don't have much else going on there. So, hey, it is what it is. But anyways, speaking of the World Baseball Classic, let's talk about baseball just in general right now.
Yeah, let's do. Baseball is actually decent.
The All-Star break took place, and all of a sudden, the second half of the season has started to turn up.
Man, turn up for real.
And meaning like, the scores are getting outrageous. Like,
well, let me start from the bottom and you take off from the top.
Okay, yeah.
Well, first of all, the Nationals are playing the Brewers right now, and when we started the show, it was the bottom of the third. It was 9-0. 9-0.
Okay? That's in baseball.
Yesterday, the Yankees put up 9 on the Reds, who scored 5, but that's 14 runs.
That's
a game.
lot of scoring.
Cardinals took down the Rockies 10-5.
Right.
And then the Cleveland Indians, I hate that logo, but the Indians took down the Angels 10-4. So that's still 14.
Exactly.
Runs in a game. That's entertainment. People are hitting and scoring.
Right.
Well, who else was doing well?
Well, speaking of the nine points scored, Philly shut out the Houston Astros, and that's within our division.
I wanted you to talk about that.
Yeah.
The Astros, who at the beginning of the season, everybody's like, who can stop the Astros?
Right.
Oh, they're the new Royals. But no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
And I shouldn't say division. They're within our conference, in the American League.
Nonetheless.
But the fact is, everyone's, Houston this, Jose Altuve, and all these guys. I love Jose Altuve, but at the same time, it's like, no.
It's a long season.
So those are just some of the other scores. There, like you said, Cleveland 10-4, Arizona Diamondbacks 10-3. We put up 16 last night, 16-3 or to 2, 16-2, and then the big one of all of them, 22 runs by the Miami Marlins against the Texas Rangers. 32 points combined.
The Rangers had 10, so you had 22-10.
That is ridiculous. It was a franchise record for the Marlins, Miami Marlins. That is ridiculous. The whole season we were sitting here
bored,
just like, well,
sad.
It's pretty gray right now. It's pretty flat line. There's really not much to be excited about because everyone's within 5 games of each other. There's no real separation. A couple divisions, there's a little bit more separation, but for the most part,
it was everyone's very pedestrian.
Yeah,
it was very
a half game here, season. 2 games there. There really wasn't a lot of home run hitting.
The early scores were 3-0,
yes, exactly.
1-0,
right?
Tiebreakers in the 12th.
Correct.
You know, I mean, it was just not. It was kind of dragging along. All of a sudden,
I mean, since the All-Star break
came and went.
The home run derby got it started. Aaron Judge started smacking 500 feet, knocking them out the park. You had guys going for huge lengths in the home run derby. So all of a sudden now you got guys putting up, the bats are hot and rolling.
32 points in a baseball game.
I mean, that's
combined, but nonetheless,
that's a football score.
That is a
22-10 is a football score.
Right, and we go up by 3, 6, and 7.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. I mean, a couple safeties in there, I mean, 22-10, that's a legitimate football score.
That is 32 people crossing home plate.
Yeah,
that's an entertaining game to watch.
Exactly.
And our Royals are just putting it down.
The Royals are hot right now, and kind of have that magic rolling again. And
Whit
Merrifield, Hosmer with the first.
I was going to say it, Hosmer
Grand Slammy. Salvi hit a Grand Slammy a couple weeks ago. I mean,
and we're stealing bases.
Yeah, right.
I'm so excited for it.
It's awesome.
Okay,
this is a great time of year.
Let me bring it down for a second because I'm the sports enthusiast.
Sure.
Here's my complaint.
Yeah.
The same thing happens in basketball.
Yeah.
Before the All-Star break, it's like,
right.
And then after the All-Star break, people start trying to play for position for playoffs. It was like, baseball's not always like that, but it seems like this year, everything that happened in April, May, June, it was like, who cares?
Well, and everyone was burnt out because of the World Baseball Classic.
Everyone, we were so excited from that.
It was a great run for spring training was getting like the
full,
was getting full viewership basically. So everyone was already kind of like, all right, now the season's actually started. Like, man, we've been watching baseball for months already,
True, so but I kind of feel like, when your season is so long that your all-star, your spectaculars in the middle of the season, your season might be too long.
It's a little
Literally, it's like the first half of it doesn't even matter, which is why football's so awesome. We have a short season.
You got 16 weeks in the pros, and you got 12, 13 weeks in college.
That's it.
And
so there's no time for a break in the middle.
Right. In high school, you got 10 games. So,
exactly.
and that's that's about it.
But that being said, let's give a little love to baseball.
Yeah,
it is
baseball.
Good
hey,
baseball
we're excited. We're glad that it's starting to pick
baseball fun again.
In the words of Bryce Harper.
Harper, the fear of the beard.
Yes, hair flip and all. Well, as we're transitioning from baseball and we are edging towards August 26th is this huge circus that's going to take place in Las Vegas. I don't know if you heard about it yet, but it's Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. Now, they have taken it to a new level to the point that they want this fight to happen so bad. They want the ticket sales to actually rise. So they're now having the fight be broadcasted in movie theaters across the country. There are 3 movie theaters here in Kansas City that the fight will be broadcasted in. It is a spectacle beyond belief. What are your thoughts about this being played in movie theaters of all things? I heard some guys the other day talking about how they're not sure about having to be played in movie theaters.
Well, you know, here's the thing, and their point was you don't know who's coming in buying the ticket next to you. The spectacle. We've, you know, unfortunately, keeping it serious, there's been tragedies that have happened in movie theaters.
Correct.
Like that's not your high security places to go.
Sure.
And people can come in there amped up and, you know, watching a fight, and they've made this the lowest common denominator. Racism, misogyny, terrible black versus white, you know, all this stuff. So you could be in a theater full of people who are all jacked up. So I personally, I'm not paying $40 to see it. I'm not paying 40 cents to see it. I'm going to watch it on YouTube. People are putting the clips up the next day because it is not just a circus. It is literally the clown car in the circus with the hole in the bottom. First of all, it's already fixed. Floyd Mayweather is going to win on decision after 12 rounds, and everyone's going to be mad because they're going to think McGregor won, but people are going to tell you don't know boxing, and Floyd did. That's what's going to happen, folks. And if you really want to see it, get 20 of your friends together. Each of them give you $5. Bring a potluck thing to share, and then pay for it. But don't, $40?
That's what they're charging, and I think they said here it's going to be $44 for a ticket.
You might as well just buy it at home.
I mean, honestly, you're going to look up the highlights on your phone. You don't really need to watch it. Like I said, they're going to have a concert. And some of our other stuff, they're having a concert. They're having all this stuff. It's ridiculous.
And win or lose, they're going to be at the same after party with the crystal.
Yep, exactly.
Hey,
bottles, popping bottles. Yep, everybody, we got you. So
we got
you know, enter at your own risk for that one.
I'll be watching the highlights on YouTube.
So the news is now that they're going to be broadcasting the fight in movie theaters.
Would you go to that?
I'm not going to any of that. Exactly. So
money is too hard to come by,
especially right now. Well, we want to say we are really happy for our guys that won CONCACAF World Cup last night. USA in Levi Stadium in San Francisco, Santa Clara. We're really excited. USA, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Type in my name, Adam Orduna. Like our Facebook page. Type in OTD. We want to say we appreciate your time, and USA, USA, all the way.